Australia is one of the world's largest producers of minerals, natural resources, and energy products, making mining and petroleum engineering a vital sector in the country's economy. The demand for skilled engineers in mining and petroleum engineering is high due to the ongoing expansion of Australia's mining and energy industries, particularly in remote and regional areas. The companies in this sector are involved in extracting, processing, and managing Australia's vast natural resources, including coal, iron ore, natural gas, and gold. Here are some of the biggest mining and petroleum engineering companies in Australia and the demand for engineers in these industries. BHP is one of the world's largest mining companies, focusing on extracting and processing key minerals such as iron ore, coal, copper, and nickel. It also has a significant presence in petroleum extraction. BHP has mining operations across Australia and globally, particularly in Western Australia, Queensland, and New South Wales, and engages in petroleum exploration and production, including offshore oil and gas in the Bass Strait. BHP continually hires mining engineers, petroleum engineers, geologists, and safety professionals to support its operations. With an emphasis on automation, sustainability, and resource efficiency, BHP is seeking engineers to manage large-scale mining operations, especially in remote regions. Rio Tinto is a global leader in mining and metals, with operations in iron ore, bauxite, copper, aluminum, and uranium. The company is also a key player in the petroleum sector, focusing on natural gas and energy production. Rio Tinto has major mining sites in Western Australia, Queensland, and Northern Territory, and oil and gas operations in Australia and internationally. Rio Tinto is constantly looking for mining and petroleum engineers to support its operations, particularly in the areas of automation, process optimization, and safety. The company invests in cutting-edge technology for resource extraction and seeks engineers to improve operational efficiency. Woodside Petroleum is Australia's largest independent oil and gas company, focusing on the exploration, development, and production of liquefied natural gas, oil, and gas. Woodside has major gas fields and LNG plants in Western Australia, including the Northwest Shelf Project and Pluto LNG, as well as offshore oil and gas fields and subsea production systems. As Woodside continues to develop new LNG and oil projects, the demand for petroleum engineers, drilling engineers, and subsea engineers is significant. There is also a growing need for engineers focused on renewable energy integration and sustainability. Santos is an Australian oil and gas exploration and production company with operations across the country and internationally. It has a significant focus on natural gas production, both onshore and offshore. Santos has onshore and offshore gas fields in Queensland, New South Wales, and Northern Territory, and significant LNG operations, including the GLNG project. Santos recruits engineers in petroleum and mining fields to support exploration, drilling, production, and maintenance of gas fields and LNG facilities. They also seek engineers to work on large-scale infrastructure projects, pipeline construction, and environmental assessments. Fortescue Metals is one of the world's largest producers of iron ore, with operations primarily in Western Australia. While primarily a mining company, it has also ventured into energy projects, including the development of renewable energy sources and hydrogen production. Fortescue has iron ore mining in the Pilbara region and renewable energy and hydrogen projects. As Fortescue expands its mining and renewable energy operations, there is increasing demand for mining engineers, mechanical engineers, petroleum engineers, and specialists in hydrogen and energy technologies. Origin Energy is one of Australia's leading energy providers, involved in natural gas production, electricity generation, and renewable energy projects. Origin has coal seam gas operations in Queensland and renewable energy projects, including solar, wind, and battery storage. As Origin expands its natural gas and renewable energy portfolios, the company looks for petroleum engineers, gas production engineers, and engineers specializing in energy systems and sustainability. Beach Energy is a leading Australian oil and gas exploration company with operations in both onshore and offshore projects. The company has a diverse portfolio across the Cooper Basin and offshore fields. Beach has oil and gas exploration and production in South Australia, Victoria, and offshore Tasmania, along with integrated gas fields and pipeline networks. Petroleum engineers, drilling engineers, and production engineers are in high demand as Beach Energy continues to develop new gas fields and production facilities. Newcrest Mining is one of the largest gold mining companies in the world, with operations in Australia and overseas. The company also focuses on copper mining, which has significant demand in the mining engineering sector. Newcrest has gold and copper mines in Western Australia, Queensland, and Papua New Guinea. There is strong demand for mining engineers, geotechnical engineers, and environmental engineers, especially as Newcrest expands its operations and integrates new technologies in automation and sustainability. Chevron is a major player in the petroleum sector, particularly in the exploration and production of oil and natural gas. Chevron operates significant offshore gas fields and LNG plants in Australia, including the Gorgon LNG project and Wheatstone LNG project. As Chevron continues to develop its offshore oil and gas fields, there is high demand for petroleum engineers, drilling engineers, and specialists in subsea and offshore systems. AWE Limited is an Australian oil and gas exploration company, now part of the Mitsui Group. The company is focused on natural gas production and offshore oil exploration, with gas fields and petroleum extraction in Western Australia and the offshore Perth Basin. Petroleum engineers and gas production specialists are in demand as AWE focuses on expanding its natural gas and offshore operations. The demand for mining and petroleum engineers in Australia is driven by the country's significant role in global energy and mineral production. Companies across the mining and petroleum sectors are constantly seeking skilled engineers to support large-scale operations, innovate in automation and sustainability, and manage complex production systems. With a focus on energy transition and new technologies, there is also a growing demand for engineers in renewable energy projects, especially in the LNG and hydrogen sectors.